I think the biggest thing is like when girls kind of come in and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do OnlyFans, I'm going to still find my dream guy at the end of the road. And I'm kind of like, no, you forfeited that privilege once you get into sex work, whether it's OnlyFans, being a sugar baby, an escort, prostitute, stripper, any of that thing. Once you get into these certain professions, certain men will just never, ever take you seriously.
Yeah, that's true.
Some guys don't care.
Yeah.
If they really like you, they will bypass it, to be honest.
For how long, though?
I don't know.
And let me ask you this. Do you think that
do you think that they'll be loyal to you?
I wouldn't know because I don't.
Okay.
So then why would you speak on it if you don't even know?
I'm just saying some guys would just...
Pinky, use your brain.
Well, let me ask you this. You think a man...
It didn't work the second time.
Definitely not using our brain.
What if she's a girl that he really wants?
Because here's the thing.
He just put up with it.
Hold
You
on,
never know.
I just want to really draw the attention to this.
Geeks or goofs
When I
like
was
that.
explaining what I was explaining, you were mocking me, going as if I'm just talking out my ass and I don't know what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and challenge the concept here. You're saying that some guys out there will accept it. Well, let me ask you this. If a man has a bunch of options, he's attractive, he's tall, other women want him, other men want to be like him, etc., do you really think he's going to go for a woman that's a sex worker over a woman that doesn't do that and they look identical?
Let's talk about everybody. Don't only talk about niggas or average niggas.
I could talk about
everybody.
somebody.
But that's what I'm trying to. But that's what I'm trying to explain to you is that
It's like you talking about one
category.
Yeah.
I'm trying to describe to you that the men that you're saying that will accept a woman that's a sex worker are not desirable men. That's what I'm trying to explain.
I'm just saying, like, if people.
And that's
are
the problem.
different,
You're just saying instead of
people are
saying.
different, though.
You're just saying. See, here's the thing. When I speak with a purpose, not just to say something. I'm telling you.
People are different. People
men
got
that have
different
options, again,
perspectives.
men that have options that are attractive that women desire, don't commit to sex workers in general. Okay?
Okay.
Now, with that said,
That's them. That's why
are there some men that will commit to
it's
sex
other
workers? You
women.
got to stop interrupting me when I'm speaking.
You got to stop interrupting me when I'm speaking.
This is my show.
I don't care.
And I'm responding to what you said.
But you have to follow the rules also.
What rules?
His rules.
Is this your podcast?
Oh, God.
Is this your podcast?
I'm just saying, like.
Okay, that's the problem. You just keep saying. I'm just saying. You're just talking to talk. You
Well-
don't have a purpose for speaking. You're just saying things.
Oh well.
That's
Okay, like,
exactly
what's the big
my
deal?
point. No,
Wait,
because
once somebody stops.
if she's gonna go ahead,
they say the rules.
no,
in the
no, no, no.
beginning.
Because if you're gonna be disrespectful and make,
I wasn't being disrespectful.
Yes, you
you
were.
kept cutting me off.
Do you not know what you did literally like 3 minutes ago?
What did she do?
No, I didn't cut you off because I was saying something and you were mocking me, going, rolling your eyes.
But
I literally saw you do
didn't
this.
say nothing. That's not me cutting you off.
And then you said, well then, and then you went into how there's men out there that accept it.
That didn't cut
But
you
they
off. You wasn't
do.
talking.
And then I was
I waited
responding to
till
what
you
you were
stopped
saying.
talking.
Then I was responding to what you said. I let
Okay.
you say that, then I responded to it.
Okay.
And then as I was responding to it, you felt the need to come in and just say things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you kept saying, just saying, by the way.
Like, it's just other people. You keep talking about one category of men. You keep average men that don't take this type of woman. Like, talk about everybody.
No, but he's
I
not
didn't say
talking
that.
about average men. Now he's talking about men who have options, who are,
Tall,
who have their
handsome
pick of the
looking.
litter, who can go out and choose whoever they want to.
The
And
men that
that's
commit
okay.
to
I
sex
say something
workers, I'll
about
say this one more time.
You still stepping away. She's still
Can you
stepping
let
away
her-
All right,
from
so
He's
all
not
right,
everybody.
talking
look,
about a low
look.
value or low
Stop.
value guy.
I'm going to make this very nice and simple for you. The men that commit to sex workers are typically not desirable men.
Ta-da.
Okay.
Can I ask you a
Ta-da.
question?
That's for them or whoever works.
Well, your whole argument was contingent upon the men committing to sex workers. And then I responded by saying, well, these are lower status men that women don't want.
But sex workers don't usually settle.
That's precisely my point.
That's the point.
Yeah, because
You just defeated yourself
They
in that
don't want
sentence.
to-
The fucking glue from your wig is getting into your brain. Like, dude, like, what the fuck is going on? Holy
Now you
shit.
you doing too much.
This shit crazy.
I was just saying.
Just
like,
interrupted. Just saying. Just
What are you
saying.
saying?
what you were saying, Myron.
Bruh.
okay.
Listen, that was funny though.
But
'cause,
if somebody, like, say a sex worker want to take somebody serious, for example.
what does that have to do with anything?
Then he's saying if a sex worker is going to take somebody serious, it's not going to be a desirable guy. That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
That'd be somebody out the lead.
Yeah, it would have to be somebody
Thank you,
out the way
Kendra.
or somebody that's not having an Ebonics term. You feel
Somebody
what I'm
that gotta
saying? Like
pay for
somebody
How
that's
you
just
know
gonna-
everybody got the same intentions? Everybody not the same.
The majority.
Well, I mean, when
the
it comes-
majority.
That's what I'm saying.
When it comes to like a
No, you're wrong though.
How many sex workers have you spoken to?
None.
I've spoken to thousands.
Okay, so
Okay.
y'all know
And
you a man.
then
That's
why
what
are
you
you
say.
arguing?
I
me?
was
So you
just-
can't kind
I
of.
was just saying, like,
What were you saying? Off of what experience? Like, I'm telling you what it is. You're like, well, I'm
all the
just
other
saying,
people,
blah,
there's a
blah,
lot of
blah,
people
blah,
in the
blah,
world.
blah, blah, blah,
Like, come on now.
You gotta make a shirt
Yo,
and sell
you know
them
what,
shirts.
man? Look,
I'm
bro.
just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You'll make a lot of money for that.
T-shirt.
I'm just
Nope.
saying.
I'm just saying,
All right,
man.
just saying.
After the
Period.
show is done, watch back the playback and see what just occurred here. This is literally holy shit, man.
Oh my God.
Can I ask you a question
Yeah,
real
just
quick?
fuck
Oh yeah,
his
yeah,
head
sure.
up.
Yeah. So, let's imagine a dream man, right? He has all the sixes, 6 feet, 6 figures, 6 everything, and he has a lineup of 100 women that are ready and able to be with him, and they're all really, really hot. They're all 10s or 9s, whatever. They're all loving. They're all giving. They're all, loyal and everything that he's looking for. How does he pick one? And why? And why does he stick to one?
That's a unicorn. The fuck?
You want to know the funny part?
Yeah.
He won't pick one.
He's not. One is close to none.
So what's happening? Tell me. I want to know.
Because women
So what
typically.
happens? How does he pick one to marry, though?
No,
He's-
he's still gonna have others.
Here's the thing, man. This
Yes,
is where women
everything.
really are unaware. Men don't care about. Men are more focused on quantity.
Yep.
Quality matters, but we want quantity. You guys want quality. You guys want one guy that has everything in one package. We want a bunch of girls
Yep.
that,
Variety.
Yeah, variety.
Yeah, but you
so-
can't marry a bunch of girls. You can
Yeah,
only
you
you
marry
can.
one
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
at the same time.
Yes.
Depending on
Well, I guess in your, stance, you're saying he's gonna marry one and then cheat,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
yeah. So how does he
Typically.
pick one to marry versus having mistresses?
I mean, assuming everything is equal, you said they're all loving, all loyal, and what was the last one? You get one more
Hot.
traits.
Good
All
looking.
attractive?
Yeah.
Then you're going to go with the one that speaks the least. Doesn't give you a headache.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Not
The
nagging.
dumbest one. The dumbest one.
It's not even dumb. It's just.
I mean, you don't gotta be dumb to shut up.
It's not
Thank
even.
you.
No.
It's not even about that.
No,
It's about
the
like
smart
what's
ones. Here's the
stuff.
thing. The smart
always
ones.
gonna have something
The
to
smart
say.
ones are the quietest ones. Because I'm going to be very blunt about this. Men don't really care about your guys' opinions.
At
they really
all.
don't. Like
Unless
female
they
opinion.
ask you.
I mean, if it was up to me, I'd put you guys under the 3/5 clause. Because the problem is this: as you guys have noticed throughout the course of this discussion, I've had to kind of reiterate certain things or explain it in a certain way or kind of dumb it down or water down my arguments so that women can understand, because you guys interpret everything I say through emotion versus logic and reasoning. Only one girl here has actually understood what I've been saying a bunch of the times, right? And it's very annoying and grueling that I have to speak in a different way when I talk to women. I can't be direct. So men have just come to learn, hey, we're going to tolerate this for a bit till we get laid, and then at some point we want sex, silence, and sandwiches. Because the reason, and I don't say this to insult you guys, I say this to say this, a man's experience versus a woman's experience are vastly different. When you're a 10-year-old little girl and I'm a 10-year-old little boy, we go through a completely different existence
Yes.
between puberty to adulthood. Completely different.
100%.
Yeah.
And to sum it down and boil it down, my life was way harder than yours. So I'm not going to take someone's opinion seriously that lives a significantly easier life than me. Now, are there women out there that got out the mud and they had a hard life? For sure. But a majority of women live an easier existence than a majority of men.
So back to my question though. Let's say he goes on a date with 100 women. So he's gonna pick one that talked the least on the date.
Is the least of a headache,
Yeah.
Yeah, the least
which
problematic.
typically tends to be based on their amount of speaking things that actually matter.
Yeah.
I'm not saying never speak, but a lot of the times just yap. Like, for example, her, I hate to put on you, she just said a whole bunch of nonsense and kept saying, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Brought no fruitful argument to the discussion.
You could also say she's gonna.
She was literally talking to respond,
Yeah.
and made no sense.
You could also argue that the woman that he's gonna choose is gonna have a lot of value to bring to him or his business, and she's irreplaceable in that sense because she's giving him a lot of value up
But
front.
what kind of value is she
It
giving
depends on the
him?
guy. It could be his business. It could be maybe his family, his lifestyle, whatever that is to him.
Well, let's say it's his business. Then what kind of value?
She's taking phone calls. She's helping with clients. She's taking care of certain things.
And it's also interesting and I don't mean this to insult you, Miss Pinky, but you said that you're in a complicated relationship. Have you ever thought it's because of your behavior?
I said complicated.
You did. You wrote it down.
Yeah,
You say my ex.
Yeah, and then actually, matter of fact, it gets even better.
Like we worked.
It gets even better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it gets even better because I made sure to put this as a star note. You broke up with him first, then you reinitiated contact.
Yes, I did.
You went backwards.
So have you ever thought that maybe my behavior is the reason why the relationship didn't work out? Because I like to talk over people and I
It wasn't.
think that my opinion matters, and I got to just get my say in, even though I'm not saying anything, because I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I mean,
just-
It was a
saying.
miscommunication and it wasn't my fault. So I can't really speak on it. So
accountability.
It wasn't her fault.
it
Just
really
saying.
wasn't, but it was up to me to, to forgive him or not.
Period, Pooh.
That's why I really went back. So
Okay, to answer your question, all things equal, they're going to go with the least headache of a woman, and typically the women that give the most headaches tend to talk too much.